All right, we're back. Good news. Good news is that if I'm labeled as a race director, don't know why it's not. It's only coming up. That's really weird. Hold on one second. Getting our. It's only coming out of the right ear. That's really weird. It's coming out of both. That's good. Okay. Yeah. So good news is that I'm able to come back in. So that is awesome. Just reached the halfway point. So it looks like we didn't miss much other than the second round of pit stops coming in as we're following J-Mud around. That's good to know. So again, what happened was got some friends over. They accidentally logged on, and which kicked me out. But we will be good to go. So we know if that happens next time, we can easily just log back in. So all is fine and dandy in the world. Oh, let's get the track map and the speedometer back up. Camel's got 25, so that means did J-Mud get damage? Did J-Mud get damage? I'm sure someone will tell me. But with that being said, I'm going to use this time. I was originally going to use this time to go on board with the lap with the leader, which right now is Camel, and run downstairs and get some water because I'm thirsty. So enjoy the roars. We're actually not going to go on board because the sound is a lot better. So we're just going to follow Camel around, and we're going to do a nice big hearty crank it up. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the sounds and rumbles of the Ford Mustang RSR GT4. As Camel continues to lead. So that makes me think that J-Mutt did go in for damage. And if so, that's going to put him down in 4th place, and he's going to have a lot of time to make up. But he's fast enough. He should cycle out to the front as Spud. Well, he's just going to do his own thing, really. Don't know if he was contemplating about cutting the track or not. It looks like he was. He thought about it and just decided not to. Spoon coming up behind a lap car. Just staying tucked in. Oh, okay. I was gonna say we got a car spinning around on the front stretch, but no, that is that's Rosta. No, it's Road King, just coming out, getting his services done. That puts Rosta up into P6. And he's only 11 seconds out of a top 5. So look at Rosta kind of rising to prominence here. That's a lap car, and he's gonna move off to the side and let him on through. Let him on by. 32 minutes to go. Champ was getting a good run on DJ there, but looks like he moved out of the way for the faster cars. And he lost his momentum to DJ, still about 4 seconds out. Still in the top 10 too, so he's kind of kept it rather clean, and he may be rewarded a top 10 for his efforts. Oh, and Champ getting loose. Oh, that was a cool little shot. That was actually kind of cool. Not the spin, unfortunately, as now he's lost a lot of ground to DJ. That's a cool little shot. Huh. Anyway, now DJ is working on catching up to Big Ton. Oh, that was weird. Yeah, the game kind of wigged out a bit. Road King is, that's Rosta in the pits. Getting services done to his vehicle as he's going to drop back down to 9th. That's going to put DJ up to 8th. And he is still closing in on Big Ton. Ran a little under half a second. And he actually might catch up because he got to give Big Ton's going to have to give way to this lap car, which I think is 1 space. So blue flag for Big Ton. That's going to allow DJ to try to close some Trying to close the gap a bit, but Big Tun's actually going to find the perfect time to give way and not lose much time. And we're going to head back here. This is Penske and Champ for 9th and 10th. Penske running nearly a second quicker than Champ last lap, so Penske's going to fancy himself a move if he can continue that pace. Let's ride on board with Penske. As we start to get some late afternoon shadows starting to roll on over. So the shadows are getting longer as the sun is starting to set, which means that we should be finishing under nighttime conditions. J-Mutt running 112s right now, so he's trying to catch up as much as he can. Penske pushing a little bit too wide, didn't exactly find the correct apex that he wanted. Looks like both cars ran about the same lap time. I think Champ actually ran faster. Yeah, he did by almost a half a second. So Champ now looks like starting to find his rhythm, find his pace again. But Penske closing in, got a much better run in Sector 2, and Champ goes off into the dirt. That's going to open up the door for Penske to try to make a move, perhaps. I try the over and under, but Champ's got the inside. Through turn 7, pretty protected, and he's going to push wide and having a hard time getting out of the dirt, and Penske's going to go on through. And here comes Old Bear. He's sneaking up. DJ's into the pits. Old Bear sneaking up on these two, but I believe also these two also have to pit in a couple laps' time. Penske's actually good. I think it might be good to the end, maybe. Champ trying to catch up, trying to get his position back now, as we may see these two cars play leapfrog, depending on how well each driver can navigate these tough sections, and hitting those sausage curbs don't really equate to all that much. Really slows down actually, and he's losing a little bit of ground to Penske ahead as one space is in the pits now, and we should see J-Mutt, who's right behind these two, go right on by. So we have 25 minutes to go. Now J-Mutt's going to see himself up to 3rd position. Take a look at the fuel levels for these two drivers. Camel 6.6, Will Fazer 8.4. And J-Mutt, he is quite a bit of ways down. So I don't see him overtaking these two cars unless he gets some really good laps in which he is. He's lapping consistently between about 0.6 to a second quicker. He's going to try to get past a lap car here. He's actually got 2 lap cars in front of him that he has to work with. And he gets the job done. No problem there. J-Mud getting around. Let's jump down here, though, as Penske getting passed by Old Bear. Now Old Bear on the attack. That was actually the 3 gaggle of cars that J-Mud just navigated through. And here comes Old Bear. He's going to send it up on the inside. Can he make it stick? It looks like he can. Yes, he can. Wow. Beautiful overtake by Overbear into that very complex section. And that's going to allow Penske to get past Champ due to Champ accidentally overdriving. So that was pretty big there. And that was all set up through J-Mutt navigating through the field and allowing Old Bear to use momentum and push on through up to P8. And Penske's going to dive into the pits, and this is really big for Old Bear in Group B. He's going to try to get behind Road King to really help close in that gap for the Group B fight, as Group A is holding all top 5 positions. And Spoon going into the pit, so that's going to put Road King back up to 5th. Which means that these guys may have another stop coming in. So Will Phaser in the pits. He's getting his stuff done early. Camel, he's going to be coming in this time. J-Mutt has made about 15 seconds up. J-Mutt should have enough to make it to the end. Question is, can J-Mutt catch up to Will Phaser? And he's about 8 seconds, a little under 8 seconds down from second place. So J-Mutt's going to push as hard as he can to try to close the gap between him and Camel, which is 29.5 seconds. And it's going to be close between these 3. It's going to be very, very close at the end. Oh, J-Mutt getting a little bit sideways there. He's just pushing as hard as he can. It's going to be close for Will Phaser. I think Will Phaser may inherit the lead here. Camel is underway. There he is. Ooh, Will Phaser may get the jump on him. He does. Will J-Mutt get the jump on him as well? So Will Phaser's going to inherit the lead. Here comes J-Mutt. Now J-Mutt's going to be a couple seconds behind, about 5 or so. 3 seconds actually. So Will Phaser has gotten the lead. So we're going to see those two battle it out. It's going to be exciting to watch as a couple cars going through the final corners there. That's going to be Rosta closing in on Big Ton in front. And I think that's also a lead car as well. That's one space. Verify that's correct. Yes, it is one space. Getting past those. Big Ton going off into the grass and getting passed by Rosta, and that's going to be a lap car in between them. Oh, Big Ton's going to go up the middle as the lap car's getting out of dodge. That was Dragon actually moving out of the way as Big Ton's going to retake over 8th place, but Rosa's not done just yet. A little under 19 minutes to go. Rosta sending it in on the inside. A Big Ton again, and these two again change positions, battling it out. The only battle on the track. Let's ride on board with Big Ton. Let's see if he can't send it in again. Rosta pushes a little bit wide. Big Ton, he's going to use that to capitalize and go on the inside. Going around turn 6, they're side by side, a little bit of contact, both cars going into the grass. Rosta gets on the pavement first. Big Ton having a hard time, but he's still maintaining that gap as J-Mutt and Camel are now caught up to each other. This is what Will Phaser wants to see. He wants to see these two really battle it out. And they might take it easy, but still, this is a great battle going on here. We have a lap car in the back watching them. That's Dragon. He's just watching this battle. Rosta still holding on to 9th position. We have a now big gaggle of cars. We've got a lap car. And we have a lead lap car trying to get on through. That was Road King. Trying to get on by as J-Mutt gets past the Camel. As we're watching that chaos unfold, trying to get around. And now DJ and Penske, they're having a battle of their own. 3 battles going on right now. As they roll on through. Camel's going to try to catch back up. J-Mutt running a 112.7 last lap. Wolfhazer running a 13.2. So it's going to be close. J-Mutt's really going to push with 15.5 minutes. It's still anyone's race. If Camel can stay within about a second or a half of J-Mutt, he can make it very interesting for the lead as well. As Rosta's going to try to get past Big Ton yet again. Here he goes on the inside. He's going to have the run and the line as well. Big Ton breaking a little bit early there, maybe trying to capitalize. Rosta's going to push wide a little bit. Can he get back on the track safely? He's going to flash his lights. He's going to let the lead lap car go by and hope that he can capitalize on Big Ton slowing down as well. So good on Rosta for safely rejoining. Blue flag for Big Ton. Big Ton still having the run. And Rose is going to try to capitalize using the draft. Will Phaser running a 112.9 last lap. What about J-Mutt and Camel? Ooh, J-Mutt ran 6/10 slower. Camel run 5/10 slower, so they're actually losing ground to Will Phaser. These two are in a tight-knit battle as well for the top 10. DJ still in Group B, but he's actually in front of Potts, which is still pretty important. Potvin Sucks is in Group B, winning the Chinese Grand Prix this past Monday night. Probably one of his biggest achievements within the Camel Racing family. Looks like finally Road King getting around Big Ton. Big Ton slowing down now. Rosta, he's going to be on the rear bumper. Also with Penske and DJ battling for 10th and 11th as well. J-Mutt slowly catching up. Camel still trying to stay within the fight. About a second and a half out to J-Mutt. Very tight battle now. We're still keeping an eye on the leaders' time, see if they're making any ground up. Will Phaser 13.37. J-Mutt Camel are crossing the lines now. 112.6 and 112.7. So they're catching up. Do they have enough time though? So they have about 9 laps to close that gap. We got a car spun around, just moving off of the track there, but he's got to get going because there's some cars coming. Oh, just in time. Just in time. Can DJ catch up to Penske? He ran faster laps last time around. Actually running faster laps than the two guys in front. Penske 14.8.1. I'm sorry, almost getting to the 113s there. So they're actually lapping quicker than the two guys battling up in front. And that can be a huge old mosh posh towards the end. Ooh. Oh, Camel's actually gotten around J-Mutt. J-Mutt had it off somewhere. With that mistake, Will Phaser gets even closer to another CPRL victory. Oh no, J-Mutt heading off. There he goes. Pushed it too wide. And now he's going to have to make up a lot more time. 5 seconds down from Camel. 13 seconds down from Will Phaser. That is not good. But we're still keeping an eye on these two as DJ sets his best, almost going in the 113s here tonight. 114.1. His car is coming alive here in the back, trying to catch and trying to pass Penske. The car is off into the grass there, but these cars are actually working together to catch up to the big old gaggle of cars there. Trying to catch up to these two, and they're actually gaining ground on Rosta and Big Ton. And Rosta actually losing ground on Big Ton. So plenty of positions still to be had. Especially down here in the middle of the battle. Rosa running 15.2. Are these two? Yes, they're still running 14s. They are catching them. This is going to be exciting. Take a look at how much fuel these guys have. DJ is going to have just enough to make it to the end, I believe. Penske now 2 seconds down from Rosta. Yeah, these guys are pushing something fierce right now. Rosta getting onto the dirt. Now these four, they are coming close, but we're going to jump up here, take a look at Wolfface coming up on that soon-to-be four-car battle, and each driver is going to have enough to make it to the end. There's Penske right behind them, and DJ right behind him. But DJ has fallen out of the second range. He's starting to lose his pace. Don't know what's going on with him, but he's got to find it right back because he can gain a couple of positions. Penske has just found his car, though, as Penske goes into the 113s last lap. And he looks like he wants to go even faster. That's leader pace right there. It's a dang shame he's down in 10th. $114.7, 114.6 for DJ. So Penske kind of let off the throttle a bit, but here comes Rosa. Is he going to dive in on the inside? Ooh, gets a little sideways there on the sausage curve as well. As they go side by side through turns 2 and 3, Penske and DJ have now caught up to the fray. And we also have a lap car in there, or I'm sorry, a lead lap car in there as well. And this is going to get interesting. 5 minutes to go. All for P8 right now. I think that's Camel in the mix. This is a bad mix for Camel to be in. Because I don't think no driver wants to give up their position. Penske's in the right slot. He's literally right behind him. Oh, I'm sorry. No, Penske's actually in the worst spot. DJ's in the best slot right now. Oh, we got contact. We got cars all over the place. Big Ton gets turned around. Rosa goes off into the grass there. I don't know what happened. But Penske and DJ get through it just fine. Now we have 4 minutes left. Camel lost a lot of time behind that lap traffic. Wolfhazer somehow got through that just fine. But now DJ, he's going to want to push if he wants that extra spot. That's going to be really big in the Group B battle. If he can finish behind Old Bear. J-Mutt has now caught up to Camel with all of that kerfuffle going on. Was that Camel? Who was that went through all that? Oh no, that was Wolfhazer that caused all that chaos. My apologies. Yeah, somehow he made it through alive. I mean, we're focused on this battle because it is the closest. That can potentially lead to an overtake, but we're still keeping an eye on second and third as well. J-Mutt had another off. Yes, he did. Oh, no. He and Big Ton collided. Stewart's going to have a look at that for next week. That's going to be big as well. 2 minutes to go. Coming up on 2.5 minutes to go. DJ and Penske are still fighting it out. And this is for 8th and 9th still. Any one of these drivers makes a mistake, it's pretty much done and over with for this battle. Oh, and there's the mistake. I don't know if he got nabbed with a slowdown penalty or not. It doesn't look like it. He's going to continue going. Also, did he get any damage as well? Coming up on 2 laps to go. Wolfhazer still in the lead. J-Mutt and Camel unable to make up the lost ground or make up the ground that they needed. DJ is going for it. Set his personal best in Sector 1. What is DJ doing? Completely just messed up. I wonder if his tires are gone or something, but that's going to be it. I don't think he'll be able to make up any more ground. I mean, we'll definitely keep an eye on it. But here we go. White flags in the air. We're going to follow Wolfhazer around for the final lap of the race. Camel 9 seconds down. Don't see it. Don't see Camel making the pass for the win here unless something catastrophic happens to Wolfhazer, but he's got clean track in front of him. There's no one immediately in front of him, and he's got this in the bag as long as he keeps it clean. Oh, and DJ, he's getting close now. Again. He's within that second. He's right there. We're going to take a look at that as soon as Will Phaser crosses the finish line here. Will Phaser using a different strategy. He's going to win here at Snetterton, and DJ looks like he got off there and he's going to be able to come back. But we're on board here. This is a battle for third and fourth. One space goes, yeets it. That's not going to help him at all. And, well, I mean, points for style, I suppose, but one space will not be able to get the pass done on J-Mutt. Not like that. Oh, my goodness. Champ in his debut will finish 12th position. And Dragon and Spud will be crossing the line in 14th and 15th respectively. Let's take a look at the final results here tonight. Will Phaser grabbing the win, but not the fastest lap for Group A. That's going to go to JMutt76 with a 111.722. So he'll be getting that bonus point. He'll actually be getting 2 bonus points to start on the pole for Group A. So he's really going to help mitigate that points loss down in P3. The one space Road King rounds off your top 5. Road King getting the win for Group B, and I think also the fast lap for Group B as well. And yes, this seems to be the case. 113.416. Spoon finishing last out of the Group A cars. Old Bear finishing 7th. Penske finishing first in Group C after an amazing battle with DJ Vixen there. As Penske gets the fastest lap for Group C as well, 113.944. DJ was looking in the 113s until that mishap with 2 to go. And then we have Rosta round out your top 10, followed by Big Ton, Champ 0303, Potts, DTF 6 Dragons Roll, and Spud going to be rounding off your top. Actually, hold on. Dragon's going to be in Group C. Did he beat out Penske? He did not. So Penske will be getting that extra point for the Group C fastest lap. So, what a race. Had some technical issues, but we had those figured out and ready to go, and we now know what to expect in the future. That happens again, but I do apologize for that brief interruption. Missed about 4 minutes of action there, so now unfortunately those 4 minutes really determined J-Mutt's race. Definitely a heartbreaker, but man, what a race, what an exciting race, and hopefully we can see more of that throughout the season, especially that qualifying. That was really tight. Again, 5th through 10th. Separated by just about 6/10, so that is pretty crazy stuff. But that's going to be it for us tonight here over on Camel's Premier Racing League for Wednesday night. Round 1 is in the books for season 31. Join us Monday night as we go to Zandvoort for the Netherlands Grand Prix over on Camel's Formula 1 League. It's going to be on this YouTube channel. Give us a like and subscribe if you have it, and we will see you Monday night. I've been Willem the Zebra Alcala, signing off.
can't hear you through my microphone or like my headset.
We all ready?
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's yeah.
oh,
Oh,
is
okay.
it coming out like where you talk to someone? Talk to your phone.
But yeah, you might just have to crank up the volume.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Does that mean everybody's ready to go?
Put us in
I
a
think
new
so.
exit or something.
I think so.
Ready?
Ready.
Ready to start it?
Let's
Good to
start.
go.
Yeah.